Hello students, today we will continue our discussion on the chapter circles. Our today's topic is solution of exercise 10.2. In this exercise there is almost 13 questions. Okay, so I have divided this whole exercise in 3 parts. Okay, today we will discuss about 5 questions, question number 1 to 5. So let us start with question number 1. Question number 1 is from a point Q, the length of tangent to a circle is 24 centimeter and the distance of Q from the center is 25 centimeter. The radius of the circle is, 4 options are given, you have to choose correct answer. So if you look at the diagram, from the condition which is given in the question, you can say that OQ, that is the distance of Q point from the center, is 25 centimeter, and PQ, that is the distance or the length of tangent, is 24 centimeter. You have to find the radius of the circle. As you know, the radius of the circle and the tangent form 90 degree at the point of contact. That means angle OPQ is 90 degree and triangle OPQ is a right angle triangle. So for triangle OPQ, you can use Pythagoras theorem. This OQ will be the hypotenuse. So you can write OP square plus PQ square is equal to OQ square. Put the value of PQ and OQ, 24 and 25 respectively. You will get the value of OP as 7. So the option 1 is correct. The radius of the circle is 7 centimeter. Now we'll discuss about next question. Question number 2 is, in the figure, if TP and TQ are two tangent to a circle with center O, so that POQ, this angle, is 110 degree, then find the measurement of angle PTQ. 4 options are given, you have to choose correct answer. So since TP and TQ are the tangents, so they will form 90 degree at the point of contact with the radius. So this angle will be 90 degree and this angle is also 90 degree. Now as you can see, this POQT is a quadrilateral, okay, and the sum of the angle of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. Now angle O is 110, angle P is 90, angle Q is 90. You have to find this angle, angle PTQ. So put it in angle sum property, okay. Put the value of O, P and Q angle respectively. You will get PTQ is equal to 360 minus 290 is equal to 70 degree. That means the option B is correct. So this is very easy question. Now third one. If tangent PA and PB from the point P to a circle with the center O are inclined to each other at angle 80 degree, then find the angle POA. You have to find this POA angle, this one. Okay, again 4 options are given, you have to choose the right option. Now as you can see, this PA and PB are the tangents from a point, from an external point of the circle. So by the theorem of length of tangent, you can say that the PA length will be equal with PB length, okay, because the length of tangents from the external point drawn on the circle will be equal in length. Now again, at the point of contact, this angle will be 90 degree and this angle will be 90 degree. Okay, so as in the it will be similar as the previous slide. This PAOB will be a quadrilateral where this angle is given 80 degree, this is 90, this is 90. So by angle sum property you can find this whole angle O. As you can see, the measurement of angle O will be 100 degree. So this whole is 100 degree, but you need to find only POA, is this one. So now you will take this OPB triangle and OPA triangle. Okay, in these two triangle, PO is common side, PA is equal to PB because they are the length of tangent, and OB is equal to OA because they are radius. So by SSS congruency you can say that these two triangles will be congruent. Since they are congruent, by CPCT you can say that this angle will be equal with this angle. Okay, now the whole angle BOA was 100, and by CPCT you can say that this angle is equal to this angle. That means each of them will be half of 100. So this angle will be half of 100, that means 50 degree. So the angle BOA will be 50 degree. So option A is correct. Now we will discuss about question number 4. In question number 4, you have to prove that the tangent drawn at the end of the diameter of a circle are parallel. This proof I already have discussed in the previous videos. Okay, so let us discuss it again. Here in this figure, consider AB as the diameter. Okay, and PQ and RS are the tangent drawn at the point P and A respectively. Okay, now since PQ is tangent at the point B, the point of contact is B, so you can say that this angle is 90 degree. Because OB is the radius, OB will form 90 degree with tangent PQ at the point of contact P. So this angle is 90 degree, this angle is also 90 degree. Similarly, since OA is the radius and RS is the tangent at the point of contact A, so you can say that this angle is 90 degree and this angle is 90 degree as well. So here these four angles are 90 degree. Now from the above, from this four measurement, you can say that angle OAR, this angle, is equal to angle OPQ, is this angle, because both are 90 degree. Similarly, you can say that angle this is equal to angle this because they are also 90 degree. You can say that they are alternative angles. Okay, these two are alternative angles, and this pink one is equal to each other and yellow one is also equal to each other, and they are alternative angles. Since here the alternative angles are equal, so you can say that PQ will be parallel to RS. Since alternative angles are equal, PQ will be parallel to RS. Okay, in this way you have to solve question number 4. This is very easy one. Now question number 5. Prove that the perpendicular at a point of contact to the tangent to a circle passes through the center. Suppose AB is a tangent in the diagram. AB is the tangent which touches the circle at the point P. Okay, that means this P is the point of contact. Okay, now you have to prove that in this P point, if you draw a perpendicular, that perpendicular will passes through the center. Okay, you have to prove that this perpendicular will passes through the center. Now I am considering O is the center of the circle. Okay, now we have to prove that the perpendicular at P passes through O. I am considering, okay, look at the second diagram. I am considering, let PO dash, okay, PO dash is the perpendicular and it is passes through O dash. Okay, So let perpendicular drawn at P point of AB does not passes through O. I am considering the perpendicular is not passing through O point, it is passing through O dash point. Okay, so since this perpendicular is passes through O dash, so you can say that O dash PB angle is equal to 90 degree. Okay, O dash PB angle is 90 degree. Now you know a theorem that the radius of a circle will form 90 degree at the point of contact, okay, with the tangent. Now here in this second diagram, OP is the radius, P is the point of contact. Okay, that means angle OPB will be also 90 degree. Now this angle is 90 degree, this angle is also 90 degree. That means you can say that OPB is equal to O dash PB. Now look at here in the diagram. For O dash PB and OPB, PB arm is common, right? PB arm is common. So these two angles will be equal, and this case is only possible if O and O dash are coincide to each other, because their one arm is equal and their measurement is 90 degree. Okay, both of their measurement is 90 degree. When it is possible? If O and O dash are the same point, if they are coincide to each other. Okay, if you look at the figure, this figure states that or concludes that O dash PB is less than OPB. Okay, but in question number 3 you can say that these two are equal. Okay, so when it is possible? It is possible if OP and O dash P is coincide to each other. That means we have considered that the perpendicular drawn at P does not passes through O. It passes through O dash. That means our assumption is wrong. Okay, the perpendicular at the point P will passes through the center O. The perpendicular drawn at the point P will passes through the point O. Okay, in this way, by method of contradiction, you have to prove this problem. So this is all for today. Thank you.